Deli edition.
I remember it clearly. It's the echoes of 1993, and we have the potential to do it again to get 60 wins. The story begins on a cold winter night in February 93. Madison Square Garden was electric. Every seat was filled, every fan roaring with anticipation. The Knicks were in the middle of a 9-game win streak, bullying opponents with bruising defense, unselfish ball movement with that team, and a swagger that made them feel like New York's team in every sense of the phrase. We were led by Pat Riley, a coach who had slick back hair and ironclad discipline. He became iconic as the orange and blue jerseys. And then the Knicks marched their way to 60 wins, which was a mark of dominance that the franchise has not touched since. Fast forward 3 decades and the echoes of that season lingers. 92-93, the Knicks were built on toughness, role clarity, defensive pride. They were not just a team, they were a wall. We had Charles Oakley patrolling the paint. Patrick Ewing was the franchise cornerstone. Doc Rivers, yes, before his coaching days, was brought in to steady the backcourt. New additions blended seamlessly. Injuries stayed at bay, and the team fed off of each other's grit. They didn't just play basketball, they waged battles. That year, Riley's efforts earned him Coach of the Year, proof that identity and consistency could push a team to greatness. But now in the 2025-2026 season, the Knicks stand at a similar crossroads. The Garden once again buzzes with anticipation for us. This team, it's Jalen Brunson at the helm, a floor general whose toughness mirrors the heart of the city. He's flanked by Karl-Anthony Towns, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, Josh Hart, a group that may not embody the same bruising physicality of the Riley era, but one that promises versatility, firepower, and defensive length. The bench is deeper too, with Jordan Clarkson ready to ignite the second unit, Yabusele adding front court flexibility. Like Riley before him, Mike Brown now shoulders the task of shaping the identity. He's a 2-time Coach of the Year, and he arrives in New York with a reputation for building connecting teams. His job is not just to win games, it's to orchestrate a culture, one that balances the fast pace of modern offense with the unyielding grit demanded by Knicks fans. Just as Riley's 93 Knicks won by stringing together long stretches of dominance, 9 straight wins here, 7 more there. Next year, the Knicks, they need the same momentum-shifting streaks if we want to ascend into history. Health is also going to play a part too. The 93 team was remarkably intact. We avoided catastrophic injuries that would often derail promising seasons. This current team, Mitch Robb, his recovery and his durability has to be intact. The depth has been fortified for exactly that reason, so that there are no cracks, expectations only. The Knicks finally do what no team since Riley's bruises accomplished. We're well on our way to 60 games. If history is a teacher, the lesson is clear. Success demands more than star power. It requires identity, discipline, health, and trust. 93, the Knicks carved their names into basketball lore, not only because they had talent, but because they bought into something greater than themselves. And for Brunson, Brown, and this modern Knicks roster, the path to greatness is already paved. All that remains is the will to walk it. All that remains is the will to stick together, no matter what the rumors are, no matter what the chatter is, no matter what Knicks Twitter's saying or the ops are saying. Knicks fans today, I think it almost feels like we're taking for granted what this organization has done to build this squad. 93 was legitimately my real taste of being a Knicks fan. I remember having the dunk poster on the wall. I remember when we got Pat Riley. Everybody in hip hop watches these gangster movies. And you have the former old gangsters like John Gotti and, Sammy the Bull and, this lore around it. And listen, Pat Riley came in looking like $1 million, $5,000 suits, hair slicked back and perfect. That's the reason why LeBron James went to Miami. That's the reason why Shaq was happy to be traded there. That's the reason why they called him Showtime in LA. He brought cachet. But he brought that identity. And it means a lot when all of the pieces are clicking together. Because it's going to take more than just being a talented team. It's going to take more than just rolling the basketball up there expecting to win because there's injuries. Everything has to hit perfectly. And we're in position to do it. We're in position to do something special. We're in position to do something different. Not only match the 60 wins, but to do something that even that 93 team didn't do. Win it all. What say you? Keep this in mind. Same thing applies to life that applies to that team. If there is no struggle, there's no progress. But also remember this, whether it's out there in the real world or here in these YouTube streets, here at Knicks Deli, baby.
Everybody eats.
I'm your boy Sheep, and I'm out. Peace.